Hey, let me tell you something real. The first night I fired up the Skywave X50, I actually paused the movie and just listened. That rarely happens anymore. This isn't for someone who tolerates okay sound because that's just fine. This is for you if you notice when audio feels flat, if you crave immersion, if you've already left basic setups behind and you know you deserve something that actually feels like a scene. You're the kind of person who recognizes quality without someone having to shove it in your face. Before it slips or changes, take a moment to check the current price and stock. Systems like this don't sit stable forever. You know that moment when you first realize your setup is holding you back? For me, it was a late-night action movie where every explosion just sounded like loud. I wanted depth, I wanted layering, I wanted presence. That's when I knew I'd outgrown compromise. Switching to this made everything feel intentional. No more straining to catch dialogue. No more feeling like the low end was missing. No more pretending the sound was good because the picture looked great. The first time those rear channels kicked in, I sat up. I felt like I was in the scene instead of just watching it. In real life, this sound system is magic for movie nights with friends who actually comment on how good it sounds. It's killer for gaming, footsteps, environmental cues, and that sense of space you never get from built-in TV speakers. When you fire up concerts or music, that clarity and punch gives you goosebumps you didn't expect. Even everyday shows feel richer, not just louder. What you feel from this system isn't just watts. It's presence. It's dimensionality. It's a kind of depth that makes weaker gear feel like a distant memory the second you compare them. Now, take a quick look at the price again. Don't wait for weird jumps or bundles to disappear. Once people catch on to how good this sounds next to regular bars, availability shifts fast. If you're wondering whether it's worth it, here's the thing. Any hesitation usually disappears the moment those wireless surrounds bring real enveloping sound, not just stereo, but you're their room fill. And the surprise benefit? You realize dialogue sits naturally in the mix without battling explosions or background music. That's something a lot of cheaper systems never get right. There's a pride that comes with owning setup quality like this. You don't just watch content, you experience it. And that feeling sticks with you every single time you press play. Movies feel immersive like never before. Action hits with real impact. Dialogue comes through crisp and clear. Games sound dimensional and alive. Daily shows feel richer, more engaging. It takes space and attention to placement. If you love tiny, minimal setups, this feels substantial. Eventually, you stop catching yourself comparing specs and just choose what you already knew you wanted. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you put off and quietly regret later. Check the current price and make the leap. Finish your setup the way you've pictured it in your head.